What up, world? It's your boy Lando, Saint Lando 1, kicking it to you live here in Taipei. And today, we're at the Songshan station, at least the area around it. We're going to check it all out, man. Because this station, uniquely here, I've never seen a station like this. Also, there's like a cool buildings and artwork around here too as well. So, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Without further ado, we're going to check out this station. Wham! Alright, and as you can see, like, this station, it actually has a different design on it, which is uniquely only for this particular station. Man, because like most of the stations here are usually like rectangular or square. Now this has got like a round whole intro here. We got a, for some odd reason, there's a whale here. It does light up at night, which is kind of crazy to think about. Actually, this whole area lights up in like one big LED light here. It's very interesting. At the time of this recording, it is like, it's probably the hottest it's been since I've been here all month. And we're pretty much at the end of this trip. And yeah, you can just see like everybody just kind of like just bedding down a little bit. Because like I said, it is the hottest temperature we've had like all month long. It looks like we're rolling into spring here, and man, this looks really cool. So we're gonna go check it out. Okay, so as you can see, we're kind of walking through the front here, and wow, like you're getting already a modern look in here. Like it looks real nice in here as well. Well, we got like your goated, you know what you're gonna get. Coffee shop here. I kind of like the whole look of this place. Like it's really nice through here as well. Also too, this is the one of the stations that you could actually get on the metro and go down, which as you can see, the platform is right there for the metro right there. And this is the green line, I want to say, here in Taipei. But also they've got like other things as well, other services you can do. And also, like, this has like 3 or 4 different floors here. Here, we're gonna go over here real quick. Yeah, this apparently has like 3 different floors here and office space. So it's very interesting to see like how they can actually like utilize spaces here for like certain train stations. And eventually, we're gonna go outside. But for right now, we're gonna stay inside the floor station. Okay. Yeah, we still good. Okay, yeah. And as you can see, we got 3 different floors here. We're on floor 1, and we're going to check out this floor, and then we're probably going to go up, and then we'll go down. So as you can see from like the wider angle here, there's a lot of stuff happening down here. Oh man, they got a pizza place down here. Okay, that is one thing about like Asian pizza is pretty much like a no-go on it. A, it's expensive, and 2, they don't do it very good. Yeah, let's check this out here real quick. Okay, so yeah, this doesn't make like a whole lot of sense in pricing, but for this one pizza right here, which is like the seafood pizza, I'll have to put it right here how much that is. But like most of these pizzas are like just personal pizzas, and they're not really like a large pizza going on here. So it's very disappointing sometimes to get like a pizza and then you realize it's not very big. So we're actually going to go up to the floor here and let's check and see what's up there. So as you can see, we're kind of like going up here, getting a nice bird's eye view. Oh man, they got like a bread shop over here, Bearded Papa's. I have yet to try that place, but I've heard it's really good. Oh man, they got a Unico up here too. Man. Oh wow, that is cool. Man, that looks futuristic AF. What is up here anyway? As you can see, we're kind of rolling up here on the 2nd floor. There's a lot of restaurants up here actually. So we got like events going on here. This is what this is. We got some like pop-up store. We got glasses over here. I don't remember if I got my glasses there or not. But it's one of the many like places you can get eyeglassware anywhere here in Taipei. Okay, it looks like up here they got like a lot of like restaurants up here in various degrees on what they actually are. Super interesting though. Okay, so we got like a Korean place up here. We got a Thai place. Oh man, I bet that thing is spicy. Oh man, what is that? Man, there's still more back here. I'll let me pause this here real quick. Okay, so this restaurant up here is like an all-you-can-eat, like hot pot buffet going on here. Make your own hot pot. But I will say, like the whole like setting up here is very fancy. Yeah, it's very fancy. Oh man, we got some out here. Let's check out here real quick. All right, I'm gonna push. Yeah. Ah. Okay, so they got like escalators and stuff. I didn't even know that. There's something happening over here. Like, I'll have to go over there and check that out whenever I get time. But yeah, this looks like just outside of the station, which we're gonna go over here. So yeah, as you can see, we're at the Songshan station. Oh yeah, okay, so I'm glad I actually found these. These are really interesting. So this device right here is in case of a fire emergency. This goes over there and it actually has like a drop down. So yeah, it's very interesting just in case you can't get to the stairs, or if there's a fire there, you can use those things over there. They're on like every building on like the 3rd or the 4th floor. Anything above that, you have to use like the ladders from the fire truck. Super interesting. Oops, I got a pole. Oh. Well, helps if I can read. All right, so on my way back here, we got a robot AI. Man, there we go. That is the future right there. Oh man, there's another one back there. That's crazy. Man, that is the future right there of your hospitality business here at your restaurant. You just get you one of those AI robot thingies. And then we got like some, looks like some fashion merch there. Very interesting. Okay. And then we got like, oh dude, there's like way more stuff back here. All right, hold up. And we got restaurants back here. Like this is actually kind of crazy on like how much stuff is actually here. Like a lot. Wow. Okay, so I kind of teleported down here at the end, and it looks like we kind of got like a cell phone accessory shop here. That's got like all your cell phone needs you could ever think of. What? Dude, this is actually kind of cool. So it's kind of like one of those like automatic things. It's really cool. Like just having on your desk. That's actually really neat. That's really neat. So it looks like we got another restaurant over here. Oh, dude, it's a ramen shop. I love me some ramen, that's for sure. All right, we're gonna go back here. Okay, so we're walking back. We're almost to the escalator here. We're gonna be going up here. Up we go. Yeah. So yeah. Now this place actually looks kind of cool, like futuristic alien spaceship going on here. It looks really cool being up here. So we're gonna be on the 3rd floor here in just a second here. So I don't know what it is about like Taipei and Muji going on here, but there's been like a Muji on like every single like mall place that I can think of. Like it is crazy. This is like one of those eco-friendly stores that everything is, for the most part, like well, like what is it? Sourced, ethically sourced and stuff like that. It's pretty crazy. Though they do actually have some good snacks in there too as well. Looks like we got an office building here as well. So there's like actually people doing work here. Wow, looks like we got our Chinese New Year here set up. What else is back here? Another interesting thing as well is like these particular bookstores are really cool. As well, though they are very picky about you actually filming in there with like copyright reasons, which understandably. This one in particular has the Louisa, or it's a coffee brand here. They're all over the place, though this one is like name brand. Sometimes they actually have like some designer like coffee in there, sort of like how I can see it from here. Kind of like how this lounge is. That is like one of those bougie coffee places there. It's very interesting. Also too, there's like over here to the right, like a fancy urban design place here. Looks like they do a lot of business here with like the modern skyscraper look here. Yeah, I will admit, like, it does give like a really good impression on like what the material is. Apparently, like, this is different material on what it looks like. Here, I'm gonna like zoom in here. So this is like concrete, it looks like. I don't know. I don't even know why it's here, but it's making an impression, I can tell you that. Wow. This is actually pretty impressive. Okay, we're gonna go down here in just a second. We're gonna go down. So I worked my way down to here to the first floor again, and we're going to go out here and check the outside of the station here to see if there's anything worth looking at. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Okay, I'm going to flip this around so we can see what's going on. Okay, so I walked out of the station here on the first floor, and it looks like we got like a lot of interesting buildings here. This is actually what the cityscape actually kind of looks like in some of these areas. We got like these really high, tall rises. Man, that's actually kind of cool. It's like a modern take on some buildings here. That is interesting. We got a sukiya here. Hold up, sukiya. So this is like cheap ramen place, Japanese. It's Japanese fast food. It's actually not bad for what it is. Okay, this area is actually kind of cool. Not gonna lie. We got a lot of like modern buildings here as well. I'm gonna like get up here to the edge because wow, this is very impressive as well. And also this is like the last or the first stop depending on how you look at it. I think this is the Green Line if I remember right. Man, this is actually kind of cool. You actually gotta get to see like kind of what like some of these areas kind of look like around the station and not necessarily in the station, which they actually do a really good job about like making it look kind of nice in this area. Wow, okay, yeah, this is actually really cool. Like modern buildings. Man, this is actually real nice. Actually, it looks like they recently redid this whole area because normally it's because it kind of looks like this on graffiti. It looks like they kind of cleaned it up a bit in some of these areas. So yeah, we're gonna walk over here real quick. Yeah, I'm just like on the outside of the station here. And as you can see, like this is a brand new, this might be for the office people in this building over here as well. But wow, there's like a whole bunch of like advertisements and stuff on the side of these buildings, which I don't blame them. It's a pretty good spot for it. But this kind of looks like a bejeweled knockoff here. That's what it looks like. Alright, wow. So we got a Family Mart over here, it looks like. Oops. Yeah, we kind of got like a Family Mart going on here. So these are actually much different than the ones in Japan. Personally, I prefer the ones in Japan. But yeah, as you can see, it kind of looks like, this is kind of actually what most of Taipei kind of looks like, is like these old faded buildings, but they look pretty cool. Especially like some of these older ones here from like, looks like the 70s or 60s going on here with the pinks in the background. Very interesting. It looks like there's a park back here from here. I'm gonna pause the video here. Okay, so as I get a little bit closer here, yeah, it's definitely not a park going on here. It's like art piece. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely an art piece. We're gonna get a little closer to get a little bit of what it actually kind of looks like. For some odd reason, it's a bunch of lights. Like all these are lights up here. Like it's very interesting. It kind of looks like, well, at least from here, it kind of looks like lilies being in the water. Maybe that's what it's trying to be. Probably, I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. But it also does look like an eyeball down here, so I don't know. Maybe something to do with sun and earth. Oh, there's something here on the capstone. What does it even say over here? Let's see here. Was I right? Uh, okay. So, yeah, it happens to do with nature, but they did a spin on it for metal. Interesting. All right. That's cool. And there's like so much to see here on the background. I'm going to go in front of the artwork here. Oh yeah, that's another thing too. Like at least in a lot of these areas, there's a lot of like mechanic shops everywhere. So and they're usually like 4 or 5 of them in a row. Yeah, this looks like relatively new because like they got so much stuff being built back here. Because you can see like all of the cranes assembling all of the housing. It looks like this is probably housing or apartment or office buildings, which is very interesting. Also, we got gangs over there. It's all fashion. But actually, like most of Taipei, outside of the stations, kind of look like this building right here. Like a little bit run down, but nothing too terrible. Probably needs a good pressure wash, honestly, and then it'll be real good. All right, I'm gonna head back here, and we're gonna check out and see what's going on. All right, so we made it up like halfway across the block here to give you a nice view of like what actually Taipei kind of looks like outside of like the touristy and also the stations here. Man, from here, I don't know if you can see it. Now I gotta zoom in. But yeah, they got LEDs, LCDC or screens on like the side of buildings. Like it's pretty impressive. Also too, I want to say this is like a little kiddie park here. That's probably next to a school, because that's usually how they have them. Man, there's a whole bunch of cool things in this area, that is for sure. We're gonna go back this way though. I just gotta wait, but yeah, as you can see, like, oops, just the amount of sheer size of these buildings is very impressive. Yeah, we're gonna walk back the block here real quick. Okay, so I went up a little bit farther here, about a block. And this is actually about where the buses come in. So in case you don't want to take like the metro train, you can take the buses here, which in fact, speaking of buses, they're right here actually. There's all type of different colors of them. They're mostly like e-buses or like electronic buses, environmentally friendly buses. Like they got like a whole thing going on for them. Very interesting. Alright, so I made it to the end of the block here. It looks like they're ramping up here for Chinese New Year because we got like an event over here. It looks like a tent. And there's a temple in front of it, so that's a pretty good sign. We're going to go over there and check it out real quick. Alright, so we ended up walking across the street here. Yep. So we walked across the street. It looks like we got a couple of statues here that are part of... This kind of looks like a school. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it actually is, which is kind of crazy. This happens to be like exit 5 out of the Songshan station at the MRT. Oh yeah, this definitely looks like they're ramping up for Chinese New Year, which at the time of this video will be within like 2 weeks starting. Wow, this actually looks kind of interesting as well. Which also too, it kind of like, it's kind of fitting that it's like at the edge of, well, the start of a temple, which is kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. This is as Chinese as you gonna get, for sure. Oh man, we ramping up for sure. So we got like this horse here with wings. So we got a Pegasus with like the temple right here, which is actually kind of cool. Oh man. Oh yeah. Now this looks way different than what it does at nighttime. That is for sure. At least you can actually see the temple here. At nighttime, this is kind of a terrible spot to be at nighttime. And then I'll link the video down here for the night market for this video. And it's way different vibe down here. Well, that about wraps up the Songshan area here. And some of the areas that you could definitely take out. There is one more temple though in this area as well. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Your boy Lando out on this one. Peace.